Legends of war can change their way. We imagine our lives will be. The March family are on their way. Meg, Joe, Meg, and Amy.
Earlier today, our family received a telegram saying that our father is seriously ill and hospitalized in Washington, D.C. The telegram went on to say that it would probably be best if Marmee could leave home as soon as possible to be by Father's side. She's leaving first thing tomorrow morning. Naturally, we were all imagining the worst.
Morning, Father. Time for you to get up. Time for you to rise and shine. Mommy's fixed breakfast and everyone is... Do you hear me? Father, what's wrong? What? Oh, no! Father! Oh, thank heaven it was a dream. But I...
Oh, Meg, you startled me.
Marmee, what are you doing awake at this hour?
Oh, I was just about to go to bed now, dear. You should be trying to get some sleep too, Meg.
Marmee, I love you. Father will come back home again, won't he?
Yes, of course he will. He expects all of us to be strong for him. And the good Lord will help us. Meg?
Marmee, I'm scared.
Why?
I'm having awful nightmares.
Oh. God willing, everything will turn out fine.
Huh? What? Joe? Joe, why are you crying? Is it because you're worried about Father? Joe?
No,
Then why? Why are you crying?
because I've sold my hair.
Aw, I somehow knew that you'd be forever sorry about doing that, Joe.
Oh, Meg, I don't regret doing that. I wanted so to do something for Father. It wasn't much, but it was the least I could do, and I don't regret it one bit.
Then why are you unhappy?
I'm not unhappy. I was just feeling sorry for myself, that's all. I miss my long hair. But now I feel just fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. But Meg, dear, why are you not tucked in bed?
You have to promise not to say anything.
Sure.
I had a horrible nightmare that Father was dying in the hospital.
And you're rather upset about it, Meg.
Yes. Wouldn't you be upset?
I guess I would be upset, but you worry way too much. And that's why you had the bad dream.
Oh, really?
Listen, why don't you imagine yourself having fun?
Oh, and just what exactly would that accomplish, Joe?
For one thing, you wouldn't be tossing and turning all night from imagining the worst outcome.
Oh, maybe. I'll give it a try.
Good night, Meg.
Good night, Joe.
Hurry and grow back. Please.
Good morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Good morning, Meg.
Mr. Lawrence, I want to thank you very much for seeing after my mother.
Anytime.
Well, we appreciate it very much, and I wanted you to know it, sir.
My pleasure. Now, Mr. Brooke, do be conscientious, taking care of Mrs. March.
Yes, sir.
I love you and I'll miss you very much. Now, while I'm away, please behave and you mind your sisters, Amy. Beth, you be sure to help. All of you help Hannah in the kitchen and around the house. You promise?
We will.
Marmee! Goodbye. Give Father a kiss for me.
I will do that. And you continue to pray for Father.
You can depend on that. And you take care of Father for us, okay?
With all my heart. Joe, dear.
Huh?
I'm extremely proud of you.
And so Marmee was off to Washington to see after Father and to take care of him as best she could. We waved goodbye, not knowing what tomorrow might bring. Marmee promised she would send us word as soon as she could, so the next few days are going to be anxious times for us. Marmee had told us we should try to be hopeful, but we were all pretty worried.
I don't want you to hesitate calling on me if you should need any help.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. But we've agreed to pull ourselves together as a family.
That's good to hear, and my offer stands. Theodore, let's go get us some breakfast.
No, you go on ahead. I'll just be a minute or two.
Fine.
Joe, wait! I'm just now noticing. Your hair, Joe.
My, it's about time.
But why would you want to be wearing your hair so short?
Don't you like it?
Well, it's gonna take some getting used to. But no, I don't really like it. I liked it better long. It was really beautiful.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but it will grow back.
For your information, Joe got $25 for getting her hair cut off.
What do you mean by that?
Joe was paid to have her hair cut off, and she
Huh?
donated the money to Marmee so she could visit Father.
Amy, now that's enough. Get
True.
inside.
My goodness, Joe, I had no idea. Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you tell me?
Why is it that I have to explain everything to everybody who asks me about my hair?
Well, I thought you looked really nice with long hair, and now I think you look really nice with short hair. I'm truly sorry about what I said before. Honest I am, Joe.
That's nice. That's sweet. It's okay. Achoo! It is a lot colder with short hair, though.
Sundays were usually happy days for us, but with Marmee gone and Father in the hospital, everybody was feeling pretty gloomy. No one had to say so, but we were all worried about Father and what the next few days would bring. In fact, I think we were all a little afraid to even talk about it.
Would you play something for us? I'm not really in the mood, Joe. You mind? I'm just depressed. I thought the music would maybe cheer us up a little bit.
Beth, wait. You don't have to play if you don't want to.
No, Meg, I think I will. Oh, wonderful! Enough! Stop it, please! How depressing can you get? I'm already depressed. I want to hear something cheery.
I prefer something like that, too.
I agree with them.
You know, Beth. Something fun and exciting.
Well, Beth played cheery, exciting music for us that Sunday, but try as she might, we were all still very, very, very gloomy and depressed. It seemed like nothing was going to lift our spirits either, except word that Father was going to be all right.
Hello, Amy. How are you doing?
Hi!
Bye.
Whatever happens, if you receive a letter or a telegram, make sure you contact me at Mr. King's house.
Sure, but don't you think it's a little too soon to be getting word back?
I suppose you're right. It may take a couple or more days before we hear from Mother about Father's condition. Oh boy, the suspense is nerve-wracking.
Okay, Meg, thanks for waiting. We can go.
Bye, Beth.
Bye, so long.
Hi there.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori. Hello.
Sorry I'm late, sir.
It's all right, son.
I just saw Joe and Meg leaving for work.
I suppose they're very worried about their father.
Very. Speaking of that, didn't you tell Mr. Brooke to send us word about him?
Indeed I did. I instructed him to send us a complete report without delay.
Why haven't we heard then?
Well, tomorrow, perhaps.
What a tragedy it would be if Mr. March died.
Theodore, don't let this get you down. You mustn't let this interfere with your schooling plans.
No, but...
You know what? I really don't feel like working.
I think the best thing to do is not to worry until we hear something definite.
I sure hope those King children behave today. I'm in no mood for rowdy behavior.
You think you have it bad. I have to deal with that March. I hope she's not in a grumpy mood today. Well, I'll see you at home later. Try to have a nice day. Bye.
Yep, $25. Thank you very much, Auntie.
Money doesn't grow on trees, so be careful how you spend it.
Auntie, do I look like a wastrel?
You look like you're about to leave.
I am not. I'm going to pull up a chair right here so you and I can chat for a few minutes.
Chat about what?
We can talk about Mr. March. Is he feeling better?
We have no way of knowing, but he's in critical condition.
Aunt March, I'm lucky that I never had to fight in this conflict. What's the matter with that? Don't you agree? It makes sense to me that you can't be killed or wounded if you don't fight in a war.
I just wish you had gone instead of him.
What?
You heard me. I said I wish you had gone off to war instead of him. You don't have parents or a family of your own.
So what? You ask me? I'm much too young to die, Aunt March.
David, plenty of young men have given their lives to preserve the nation and end slavery.
I beg your pardon. I didn't realize you were such a patriot, and with my life at that.
I've always been a patriot, and you should be too.
You're really worried about the March family, aren't you?
Go away! Go away!
Frederick has a wife and 4 daughters. Of course I'm worried about them.
Go away!
What will happen to them if Mr. March should die?
Bite your tongue. Don't even mention that in my presence. Now you'd better be leaving.
Better be leaving.
May I see Joe?
She'll be in the library.
Well, I'm going to go and see if I can cheer her up. See ya.
Mind what you do with that money, you hear?
I heard you the first time, Aunt March, and thanks for the loan. Ah, there you are.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
We haven't talked in a while.
So?
How do I put this? I'm sorry to hear about your father's condition.
Is that so funny to you? Are you laughing about our father's critical condition?
I'm sorry. It's your hair.
I want you to leave this house right now.
Uh-oh. I'll get it, Joe. Come back here. Hey! Whoa, whoa! Gotcha. I'm trying to do a good deed and you stand there laughing at me. Why? It's not very nice to make fun of somebody when they're trying to help you. Uh-oh. Oh, doggone it anyway.
You looked funny. Thanks.
Bye, Joe. Hey. Wait a minute. Let me look at you, Joe. Whatever did you do to your hair?
I cut it.
What for?
Because I did. It's my hair. Go ahead and laugh if you want to. I won't mind. Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't want to laugh at you.
And why not?
What's the matter with you?
My hair is short and people are laughing.
I'm not laughing. Actually, I find it becoming.
If that's your idea of a joke, it's not funny.
I'm not joking. I meant what I said. I think your hair's nice. Besides, to tell you the truth, I really prefer you with short hair. And frankly, it's boring for all the women to have their hair the same length.
Anthony, you aren't just saying that.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I hope you know me better than that. Your hair looks terrific. It even fits your personality.
Thanks. I accept you at your word.
Anyway, you're interested in being a novelist, aren't you? That means you're more interested in new ideas and enriching your mind than what the latest fashion in hair is at any given moment. So you see, you really ought to feel good about your short hair because it sets you apart. Hey, I better beat it. I have an appointment. I gotta hurry. Bye now, Joe. I'll be seeing you later.
Bye, Anthony. When will that man realize that I'm more than interested in being a novelist, that I've already written my first full-length book?
Didn't I see you talking to someone a moment ago?
Yes, that was Anthony. Anthony is a reporter friend.
Well, that's nice. If you're on your way home, why don't you get in the carriage? I'll be glad to give you a lift. I can't help but wonder about what you said of that reporter fellow, that he was a friend.
What?
I'd like you to think of me as a friend in the same way that you do him, Josephine.
Oh, I could never do that. It'd be disrespectful.
I don't consider it disrespectful to be called a friend. In fact, I'm happy to tell people Miss Josephine March is a very good friend of mine.
Well, all right. Then now we're friends.
That's fine with me. Now, about your father.
There hasn't been any news about him.
Don't worry about it. If we had received a telegram today, it probably would have meant his condition had taken a turn for the worse. The fact that we haven't heard anything is a good sign. He's probably taken a turn for the better with your mother's arrival.
I pray that that's what happened.
Oh.
Thank you again.
Hey, what do you know about that? Grandpa and Joe are becoming friends.
We're sitting down to another meal with Marmee gone and wondering how many more suppers before she comes home. I hope this is the last. This house is not a home without Marmee's warmth, smile, and love filling the air. Of course, Joe told us what Mr. Lawrence said about no news being good news, but it seems to me, no news is just that, no news.
Go, boy! Ha! Get up! I have to see Miss March right away, please.
Oh,
Well, how is your father, Meg?
we can't be sure, but Mother says he's out of danger, thank heaven.
Oh, that's good news.
Goody.
Here, you can read it, then please take it to Joe immediately.
I'd be happy to.
Well, all our prayers seemed to be answered in the letter from Marmee, and the suspense was over. It turns out Father had been wounded by a fragment of metal from a cannonball. Shrapnel, Joe called it. But the wound wasn't very serious. The doctors are still keeping a close watch over Father because he developed typhoid fever. For a while it almost got the best of him, but now he's doing better. As Hannah might say, Father's not out of the woods yet, but we have every reason in the world to be hopeful and thankful.
Fortunes of war